Alright, time to get into
Whoa.
Wildermyth. We're going to load
our story.
which
we are
was...
in chapter 2.
Yes, chapter 2.
Where were we? Let's see. Yes, alright. Here's what happens next.
Loading your game. Okay, I guess we had just started chapter 2, and we need to find the more doggy sites here in chapter 2. So we've got Rico, Osir, Kojo, and Dwarfifa.
Yes.
So, I forget, are we going to be able to, like, recruit a new person now that we're in chapter 2? I actually don't see that as an option.
Would you recruit at the location?
Craft or upgraded item. What is the deal with that? Oh, I see. That's where you spend,
you spend your resources. So I think we just did upgrades at the end of last time, so...
Yes. So what is our actual goal here? Clear all the Morthagi sites in order to find the source of the Morthagi.
So how are the Morthagi sites marked? Are they the ones with the...
Oh, there is a recruit opportunity.
Oh, down that way.
Down in Weavertown. So
we
probably
can head that
should
way.
head
Yeah,
that way.
let's do that.
And there's a Pinewood Forestry that we can build a station to earn resources, which is probably not worth it. This has fortifications.
Defenses will hold off incursions and make fighting them against them easier.
Oh, I see. So we have all of the ones that are previously explored, I think, are under our control.
Yes. But then there's places that we haven't gone to off the map in multiple directions. I think going down to the Weaver place makes sense. Do we want to maybe try to get that along the way?
Yeah, that's the question.
Next to Sentence Scales?
That's pretty far from everything else, so maybe we should get that first.
And then head down into the area with everything else?
So let's bring everybody there. Everybody, let's go! Just because I feel like that one will incurse.
Yeah.
If we...
And then be, like, in the back.
It will potentially incurse us while we're just down at the bottom if there's a Morthagi, like, infestation here. Oh my goodness.
There's a battle here.
There is a strength 4 battle. I don't remember how dangerous that is, but that sounds pretty dangerous. Let's fight it.
Alright.
Unless people in the chat think we shouldn't. And Kojo does not have any idea where we're at because of missing multiple episodes. So, I think that you may have only missed one. We finished the first chapter, and we moved on into the second one.
And now the Morthagi are attacking.
Yes.
And we need
on the road.
Find where they're coming
from. Outfitters.
Hey! Don't come this way if you don't want a muck bath.
Says it's muddy.
Yeah. Hey, you ever think about farming?
Huh?
Supposing you were born in another place or time, if instead of trails and battle, your life consisted of ponderous hours tending your fields, what would you choose to grow?
There's a good market for figs, right? Might have to go with that.
Figs? Yeah.
I mean, they've gotten pricey. Whoa. What just happened? Did I crash the entire game?
Yes. Maximizing the game, unfortunately crashed.
I crashed the game by maximizing it. Oh no.
Let's go back in.
Let's go back in. Well, maybe we will have to talk about figs again.
We can talk about figs again.
Alright, I'm never maximizing it again. I was thinking about maximizing it.
Rejected. Maybe we can move it to the side a little so we can see the chat while we see the
that's a good
game.
idea.
I thought that's why you had it small anyway. Or no, you have it small because I had my other game small so that I could have
Alright, this will go. This will go. Alright, so load story.
Load.
Here we go. Figs broke the game. Figs are overpowered.
Is it showing the game correctly loading in here?
Let me see. Yes, it
awesome.
is.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we can do what fortunately, we were mostly talking, so we can just go over
We're just going to here.
Let's go.
Let's see if figs are still there. Maybe figs don't. Maybe they have a different conversation. We'll determine if the figs were predetermined or randomized. Or at which point they were randomized.
And learn more about the game in the process.
Yes. Also, okay, so on the road, and it was Rico, I think, down there. It was hard to see, who said that thing about the muck bath.
Oh, yeah, this is the same conversation.
Same conversation about the figs, and we're going to grow the figs, and oh my gosh, it was figs, and...
Figs are expensive.
They've gotten pricey.
Rhubarb, for some reason, is what comes to my mind. Something about the color.
rhubarb. Kind of tart, isn't it? I'm gonna try to make it so we can see the chat. There we go.
Thanks. Hey, Osir, what about you? What would you grow?
Huh? I guess we could choose a fruit orchard, a cattle ranch, or if I had land, I wouldn't be farming it.
What do folks think?
Yes, what do folks think? What would Osir the Timid want to be doing with farming in the pastoral quarrel?
Orchard.
Rohit says an
Rohit.
orchard. Let's see what Rico says about Osir as well. Rico says, who would be farming it in 3? What does that mean?
Like who would be farming it? Like
I don't know.
Would like
I guess,
Osir
yeah,
hire
I guess
people to farm it?
I guess that is an italic I. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be farming it. Maybe that would mean that Osir would hire people to farm.
Yeah.
Like, or yeah, maybe like summon like Mortagi to farm the land. Like, we don't know who's gonna be farming it. It's pretty ominous.
That is true. So
You never know. I mean, when we let Kojo do whatever he wanted, it wound up summoning like a demon. Okay, Rico has to know if Osir is going to become a capitalist landlord or not. Okay.
all right, let's figure it
So
out.
2 people said capitalist landlord, 1 person says orchard, so we're going to do that. Not that farming's not wholly worthwhile, it's just not my...
Maybe that life's too out of the way for you.
Yeah, kind of. I think I had a big enough piece of, call it farmland, I'd want to give it to someone who I knew would work it well. That's maybe, yeah, what I do. And make myself useful otherwheres.
Hey, yeah. Not like there's any one answer. Anyways.
Sun's getting low.
The sun is getting low.
Sure is. Did I hear it was muddy ahead?
He said so, Rico.
Plus 0.5 armor for Osir the Timid.
Yes.
Because of his timidity, it increased his armor.
Well done, Osir.
Okay, so this is definitely Mortagi, so it's one of our targeted areas. It's got
Batchbees?
Weldlings, Sommeliers,
Sommeliers, and
and Spectics. I
Spectics,
think
yes.
we fought all of these before. The Batchbees, I remember, were pretty terrifying. So, right now, we only see a Weldling and a Spectlick. It looks like the Spectlick only has a melee slam.
Yeah, the Spectic.
A Spectic. What's the Spectic's movement? I forget. Isn't there like a way we can see... Oh, if we right-click.
Yeah.
No, wait. That's our
Wait.
own movement. What's the Spectic's movement? I mean, I can't really click on the Spectic because it's out of range. What is this monster thing do? Oh, it says there's 8 monsters. I see.
There might be something in settings to check with the
Maybe like
controls there.
shift.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks promising,
Okay, yes,
yes.
that's very promising.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, so the Spectic can move up to here and could melee up to that spot. This dude has a long range fire belch and can basically get
shred
us
armor.
like anywhere and shred our armor. So I feel like
Deal with that guy first.
we're maybe in significant trouble here. So, given that that thing can attack us pretty much no matter what. Oh, whoa, I accidentally turned on sticky keys. So, if we go here and do Guardian.
Then that can be like a wall to protect the others.
Yep. Now, the range one might still do range, but the Scorpion one might go into, like... I guess we all get to go, though, this turn.
Yeah, we
So, maybe we can see if we can get rid of this guy. Because, look, whatever... Kojo could, like, almost kill it. Rico
Okay, yeah.
could possibly just fully kill it.
Rico can't get adjacent to bite too, though, right?
He could. Oh,
That
no, right, no,
diagonal
that
doesn't
diagonal
count as
doesn't count
adjacent
as
in this
adjacent.
game,
That's
no.
correct. That's correct, it does not. If Rico was here, though, I think this thing can't attack.
Yeah.
And then he has, like, a... Oh, wait, is this considered... No, that's a movable spot. So he probably has no cover against him. So this may be the best spot for Rico to shoot and have the highest accuracy.
Pew pew.
75%. Oh, man.
Not this time. All right, well, let's try someone
All
else.
right, let's see
attacking.
what
can we
can
interfuse?
Oh, it's only those. What
Do
are
either
the
of those
range
reach?
on these? Discus has 7 damage. Oh, wait. Workbench. There's a workbench behind it. It has something that is 5 range.
5 range. Is that within...
enough? I don't remember, but... Oh, I guess if we go forward a little, we could
They
probably
might be
get
able
the
to
carpet.
interfuse the carpets, yeah, and then that's definitely
And
gonna be close
interfuse is a
enough.
free action, right?
I think so. Oh yeah, because it doesn't. It has the.
Yeah, it has the little
Swift, yeah.
Swift. Okay, so if we go here, we can get the carpet. And that thing, but I think that thing rubble. Oh, it's got shackles.
Oh, that could be good to stop it from moving closer.
True, but I think it can already do things from there potentially. All right, so that does 3. That does 5 and hobbles them. That seems
Yeah,
legit.
let's do it.
All right, constrict. And if that, okay, it was warded, but if that hits and Kojo hits, then Kojo gets the kill. Oh,
100%,
Kojo's
there you
100%
go.
because of flanking with Rico, or the carpet or something. All right.
So none of our characters are in the enemy's range right now.
Yes, that's correct, and I think there's no reason to.
So we could advance Dwarf
to
a
change
part of
that.
the way so that
Yes.
they are closer, and then make the enemy approach us.
That's right. All right.
Alrighty.
This is a done deal.
Now Rico could do the 1-2 punch of shooting and biting.
Rico.
Rico power.
Combo.
Or just bite and win.
Wait.
No wait, that pierced the armor but didn't.
What happened?
Wait,
Why
it's
is
a
it
shade.
Why is it a shade? Oh no,
Oh,
it's
it's
just
just-
slowly fading away.
Yeah, okay. So now it looks like we gotta check out that doorway.
Yeah, that's ominous. And this little thing at the top says 8. Oh no,
No, it's a
that's a
B.
B. B to see the calamities. That doesn't say there's 8 calamities. So I don't know how many monsters there are because we haven't gone into the door yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Onward.
onward to glory.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All the way up.
Okay, next turn. Alright.
Let us see what is inside.
Oh my gosh, there's
Oh,
a
hello.
sommelier.
A sommelier wants to say hi and wants to make wine from us.
Well, this could be bad if there's an enemy in the room that's not the yeah, well.
Batch B says.
I knew this could be
Hello.
bad. Armor pierced. Alright, it's low. Let's see. Maybe we can interfuse here with
What's
something that has a that's got a barrage, 5 to 7 damage. This one has scalding
Ooh,
rain.
that's good.
It
It's
burns
not far
away
enough,
armor,
though,
and
to
a
get to it.
discus. Oh yeah, that has
4 range.
4 range. Oh, I see. It's the what is it? The yellow. This has splinter blast, which shreds armor. This has scalding rain. What's the deal with this guy? He's got high magical warding, so magic damage is not not the best choice. Oh, and this can pin him. Does he have? He's got grab and more doggy clamp.
Oh, a swift action engages the target, forcing them to attack him.
Yes.
Alright, maybe we do want to pin that one then, if he doesn't
If
have
we
a ranged
can use
attack.
the table on him, then that would work. So where can we go to get to the table? So the least movement that we'll get to the table is here.
Hop, hop. Interfusion.
Table time. So if we shackle, that should pin him in place. It's 100%. Plus pinned 2, which I think means that he cannot move. Let's see. That's correct. Ha ha ha.
Alright,
ha, ha, ha.
awesome.
Okay. So at that point, that means that if he literally can't move, where can Dwarf... Oh, right. Dwarfifer opened the door, so
Yes.
Dwarfifer can't actually attack.
But Kojo can move in and shoot.
Yes. Kojo can move in and shoot.
Can Kojo finish the sommelier?
Should be able to unless he misses.
Boom!
It's a critical. All right. Now
Well
Rico...
Kojo'd.
Now that the other one's out of the way, Rico should be able to shoot this one. Yep. Armor was
Awesome.
pierced.
And then
there's
Dwarfifer
no
can
reason
move in.
not to move Dwarfifer closer.
Yeah.
And now this guy should be pinned. Yep.
Mine is pinned 1.
Yes,
so
'cause
it's
it was
still
a
one pin.
2-round
I
pin.
see, yeah. So that's the number of rounds that it's pinned
Yep.
for.
Yep. So shooting will end the turn. So let's just see if with his armor pierce, they both have enough armor pierce. Oh, that was it.
That was it.
Well, there was one of each of the things that it says is going to be in
true.
the fight. And Osir leveled up.
Oh, Osir is now a Bloodhorn Mystic.
We've got a few choices here. So we can upgrade Naturalist to gain Wild Grasp. Now, Wild Grasp is no longer turn-ending, but is swift action with no cooldown, which would allow Osir to use the wild... If we find actually, like, vines and things, can use that attack and then keep going.
And then there's an active ability as a
Roots
single
and
action
shoots.
to grow up to 5 plants in a small area
so
to
could
create your own plants when you don't
and then
have
could
them.
do swift action grasp to pin enemies and not end his turn. That seems extremely good. Let's see what else is around. Indignance, which is that his presence deals 2 automatic damage to hostile creatures who come next to him. Spirit Blade, when allies stand next to him, they gain 1 bonus damage. Interfused Blazes can grant more. And Mythweaver, which allows statues, ruins, garb, books, and textile to gain new abilities.
And then Spirit Blade, passive/active. When allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain +1 bonus damage.
Yes, that's what it was. It's next to an object, not next to him.
Yes.
And then Interfused Blazes can grant nearby fire.
So Rico said on Naturalist, it seems very good, though a little surprising since he's not a farmer. Maybe they're all
Naturalist. It's an upgraded Naturalist. He already did have Naturalist, though.
That's true.
He's not a farmer, but...
Plants are friends.
Yeah, that's right. So should we take upgraded Naturalist, everybody? What do you think? Or one of these other ones. He's too timid for Indignance. I know that.
Yeah, because Indignance makes you have to be next to the enemies to use it.
That's right.
All right, Rico said sure
is cool too, but
and then Rohit said Naturalist.
This seems like a great combo though, because we can make the plants and then we can use the plants. And we found an Earth Shell bracelet.
And nobody has a bracelet yet.
It gives 5 block. Maybe to Dwarviva.
Yeah, because Dwarviva actually
wants to be
up front.
Although Osir weirdly has the highest block. Maybe because of how timid he is. We can give it to Dwarviva.
Yeah, they can take it.
They're actually trying to go into the front. Alright. So we did it. Unfortunately, this means that now Weldlings deal 1 additional damage. That's actually pretty nasty.
Uncancelable.
Uncancelable.
Whoop.
Somalia's already had it that. Alright, let's
secure the site.
Let's secure the site. Our job isn't done until we've restored what our enemies left in tatters.
Shall we investigate thoroughly as we always do to
Catalog
find more
everything.
items?
Everything.
And now we're not going to get back attacked. Because that was only one
This was the only one that was up here, so there can't be an incursion from this direction. Thorough delving through the mysteries of Fernkin Outfitter has proven rewarding.
Seeking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know?
Fernkin Outfitter will return to the hands of the common folk. The site will provide resources at the end of every chapter. Hides and fabrics. Plus, we found an accuracy scarf. Maybe Rico, since he often makes 2 attacks.
Seems
what do you think? His 110 will go up to 115, whereas...
Oh, and he also has one of the lowest accuracies.
Yeah, he actually does. He makes multiple attacks, and he has low accuracy relatively.
Let's go for it.
Alright, Rico is bold and accurate. Alright, so now let's go down here.
To Weaver Town to recruit. Yeah.
Let's
and
gather
then we can maybe go to
actually,
the
we
one
can just select recruit right away, because I know it requires you to train the new recruit. And then there's, like, several that are adjacent. The Mountain Pass, this, they're all next here. Ooh, it's a new recruit. We can also...
pick from Legacy.
Oh ho.
Let's pick from Legacy.
Who are the Legacy options? Lily and Alftaro are here. Lily is more powerful, because... So we should probably pick Lily Folia, since she's a local legend.
We also have a Dwarfifa.
Oh wait, we don't have enough LP to recruit either of them.
Oh, we don't have enough LP. Wait, why not?
We don't have
It says LP 14 up there.
Huh. Okay. But it says requires 5.
Oh, you have to choose their abilities that you want to take.
Oh, that's why.
Choose 2 abilities to keep.
Yes, so we get to pick 2 of her previous abilities. Either counterattack, a successful block or dodge. Active as a swift action, engaging the foe, forcing them to attack her, giving her some armor. Long reach, +1 range with all melee, with all attacks and abilities. Battle Dance, melees only cost Lilyfolia 1 action and do not end her turn, so theoretically if she starts next time she can attack twice. And Zealous Leap every other turn as a swift action gets 3 extra spaces of leap based on potency. So what do you guys think? I feel like Long Reach and Zealous Leap let her engage more easily. And
I know Long Reach was good.
They may be the best ones here. What do people think?
I remember Battle Dance was nice when it worked, but often things were dead.
Yes, often they were either dead or, like, we didn't get a turn where there were 2 of them. Kojo agrees with Long Reach and Zealous Leap because, as you've seen with Elf, or with Dwarf, sometimes the melees don't get to engage when we play the super duper kitey game. I'm still not sure how we convinced you to join our band of doofuses, but I'll take it. We'll be heading out tomorrow. Meet me at the main road in the morning.
Lindis Leshies. They seem like a good bunch.
Alright. We still need to prepare Lilyfolia's stuff, even though she was clearly more experienced than the rest of us at playing this game.
Lilyfolia is ready for adventure. Shall we maybe go, like, around this way?
Yeah, maybe, and we can...
Because we don't know if there's more across the bridge.
The mountain one will be annoying that we have to go to.
Back and forth,
that
so
back
if we
and
go,
forth.
like,
So
here,
if we
we
go
can
here,
do around
I think we go to the most, the fastest. Alright, and this is the maximum party size, I think, that you can take at the same time. Alright, we're getting close to a calamity, which is not great. Alright.
Dawn Timbers has been revealed, and there's a battle here.
Let's assault the Dawn Timbers.
Timber!
Shiver the Dawn Timbers.
Alright, what are we gonna fight here? Springtide. Spring on the slopes, and I'm heading down the mountain. You stay if you want.
Illumine nya, dome. Led my group up here. Heard there's trouble.
Who? Hey, that's my poetical friend, isn't it? Osier?
Oh, it's her name, Illumenia.
Yeah.
I transcribed the page that you wanted those years ago on Foxclothes and a few recipes I thought you might find interesting.
Look at you, all adventure worn.
Yeah, that's it. Her name's Illumenia. Hopefully not too worn. Hey, we're here for the bone things, Mortagi. Heard they were under Pig Bed Lumberyard in the valley.
We've heard the same things. People in the lowlands are getting driven out. Yeah, well, Osier, you remember my husband.
A husband now, is it? The home, smells like 6 kinds of sage. Illumenia asked for my hand, if you'd believe that.
Why wouldn't he believe it?
Well...
Spruce the place up a bit since you were last this way. Inland's good at the digging and sawing and building and all. You're the apothecary Osier talks about? It runs in my family, you could say. Medicines for illnesses, treatments for pain, shrining unctions and oils for other needs and uses, plus, general stuff. Herbs and herbal things.
She has healing skill, not just mixtures.
You'll boast about it, see?
And all I'm saying is it's worse than landslides nowadays. You two sound like gulls moaning over an ancient argument.
No, we lost his sister to a landslide this time last year. Was just foraging down the hill and the wind was high. Rainy winter, the world's cruel whims. I'm sorry.
It's not about my sister. The low villages need healing hands, supplies, but those bone specters haunt the slopes. It's just getting worse, and we're not capable of fighting them off. So I'm saying, if they can, folks will climb up to us. We need to be stocked and ready. So you'll sit on your stone and help whatever frogs leap out of the pot.
Exactly. Well said. What good healer asked the wounded to drag their gnawed-on bodies to her door? I've got to go down there and help them.
Oh, sir, I'm seeing a couple ways we could go. I'm going to do a little extra recon, I guess. Dwarferfa, you know these people too?
I'll just be a little bit.
I'm just not sure what magical power you think you wield that'll keep you safe. You're softer than me, dear, and I wouldn't like my chances. I need you too.
How long we listen to this?
Look, don't sweep each other out trying to reach the dust beneath your partner's feet. Well, it's not really your business either way. It's just, we've come to scatter those wrench bones, and we will. We'll make the lowlands safe. He's serious?
Osir's a mystic, a legend.
I mean, we'll support you, but we're not even militia trained. Aside from water and bandaging,
Inland, stop. They're willing to do what's needed, no matter what it might cost them. We should follow their example.
Choose. Our choices are, hold on, your husband's right, Illumina. We're fighters, you're apothecaries. Your hands will be needed. Don't waste on our work. Or, a risk should be worthwhile. Dumb to pick up a sword if you can't even swing it. A willingness to sacrifice is most often where strength is born, Inland. And that's where Osir is willing to accept them. So should Osir accept them helping out to save their village against the Morthagi?
Or should Osir
be
say,
like, you guys stay here and you can't help? Normally, when we pick ones that say that they can help, we get at least a guest NPC, and they sometimes decide to join us afterwards.
But it could be dangerous for them.
Yeah, it could be potentially. So we can see which one people think. So Kojo is thinking option 1. We'll see what other people in chat are thinking as well. And then choose what the consensus choice is. And we'll see what Rico thinks.
Rohit
thinks option 2.
Rico says teach them to help themselves. All right, here we go.
Okay, so that's 2 for option 2. Oh, and Rax Liquid says Osir seems a bit timid for option 2, but Kitchef says option 2. So that's 3 for 2, 1 for 1, 1 for maybe not 2.
All right, let's see what happens.
We're gonna do
let's try to protect them in the way we play.
We'll treat them protectively.
My mother always told me that to treat any illness, one must be willing to suffer the same illness. This is like that to me.
And what if it's me who suffers it? Illumina, you're brave, and I love that you're brave, but sometimes I think it's just because you don't understand what you could lose, or who you could lose. And in my worst moments, I think you do understand. The apothecary's husband stalks out the back door.
Inland, well, sorry, You're isolated up here. Your choice, I imagine, to be close to where the rarer herbs grow. Balance and harmony beget each other. Remember to put power in his hands sometimes.
I agreed that her husband is suboptimal, Kojo. That's one reason I liked option 2, because it was what she wanted, whereas option 1 is what the husband wanted.
Yes. But I wanted to devil's advocate for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Osir, Dwarfifa, go do what I so love the name. Go do what you came here to do, and good luck. Your work will be celebrated, and anyway, we'll be down to help with the recovery. We'll be right behind you. The apothecary hastily fills their needs and wants. Then, Osir and Dwarfifa leave to rejoin Kojo and carry out their task.
Interesting set of words you came up with.
Just speaking from the heart, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was well said. I think they were great friends before Illumina and Inland, so I hope they're alright when the battle's done. Plus 12 charisma for Dwarfifa for giving good advice. And 2 legacy points gained.
Hey.
All heroes gain temporary hit points because the medics came to the battlefield to give us extra herbs.
Sweet.
That's pretty good.
Lots of foes this time.
Yeah, there's bat bees, weldling. There's lots of different kinds, too.
Yeah.
This time we have all the ones that were there last time, plus a watchman. Who watches them?
We do.
Okay.
Until we defeat them.
So the Somalia, I remember, were very long range. And the weldling also have... and they both have extra damage. Yuck.
Mm-hmm.
The weldling is just strictly worse for us. So
can we interfuse that tree that's next to them?
Oh, it's a plant. That's the kind I think that we may be able to Yeah, Wild Grasp is a swift action.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it does 6 damage, which I think is an instant kill. On the because I think the Somalia has no warding. Or wait, no, it's not a magic damage, but it has 1 armor and 5 hit points.
Yeah.
So let's see if I'm correct that we can do Wild Grasp as a swift non-ending action. It costs 1 real action because we did a swift action already.
Yeah. Defeated.
Yes.
Awesome.
It was, and so we could do it again. This is so good. Oh my gosh. And it's pinned.
Yes.
It's pinned, and its ranged attack actually doesn't quite get to us from there.
So we can use our ranged attack to finish it up. Boom.
I mean, we might as well
bite it instead.
Bite it too, in case we miss the 90% chance.
That's true. Might as well.
Wow, Dwarfif, that wasn't Dwarfif, sorry, that was Osir. Wow, Osir, yeah. That was good. I'm used to Elthro being the mystic from the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was good, Osir. Alright, let's move up to here.
To the door.
I have some ideas. Alright, so we can also do a Zealous Leap.
Yes, to make more progress towards
because by the time we actually need
Zealous Leap
again, we'll have
it back, yeah.
And if you're thinking that, wait, though, because it takes 2 rounds and we might be opening it next round, think again. We're not going to be opening it next round because this round
we're going to make plants. Yes.
Wait, can we actually walk on the 5 plants? Wait.
It looks like I made 2 plants, maybe because there were people in the other squares.
But there aren't people in all of the other squares. I don't understand.
Maybe there's a rule to not to block the door.
Oh, it can't block the path to the door. That's probably correct. Well, it made several plants in any event. Yes, it was to not block the... It actually is fairly circuitous now for Osir. So I'm just going to end the turn.
Yes. And then we can bring Osir around.
Okay. Now Osir can go around the bend and interfuse. Won't be able to do a triple turn, but that's okay. So Dwarfif can open the door. Oh my gosh!
Hello there, friends.
Of things here.
And by friends, not actually our friends.
They're actually pretty deep in.
Oh, they're far back, so
we're not going to be able to use these plants.
Yeah. Good
Whatever.
To check that
it
first.
was still, it was worth trying.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Range 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I think it does work.
The question is cover.
But there's a lot of cover, and hobbling it won't be enough. So let's see. Oh, right. The problem is that Osir already moved once this turn.
Yeah. Well, they're so far away. Can we wait and make them come up to us?
Hold on. We might as well interfuse this anyway and just see if it can do something, because there's literally nothing else that we'd be able to do anyway.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And this one has low warding, so we might as well do this.
There we go. That one's almost down now.
Now, hobbling, I think, should lower its...
Speed, yeah. It says speed reduced for 2 turns.
Yeah, I think it's melee as well. So, yeah, look, it can barely even move back from back there. It looks like it can only go 1 space.
Yes. Its crossbow is 5 range, but...
Oh, its crossbow is 5 range.
Yeah.
That is true. I forgot about this. It's not melee. It can attack us from pretty far away. Alright, that's fair enough. So, what's the armor on this guy? Well, not enough with the armor piercing from Rico is the answer. So, what is this? Crossbow's 5 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, good. We can't even go into its crossbow range anyway. Oh, wait, no. This has got a red arrow from it. I think that means it can attack.
Yeah, they both can, if you're there.
Oh, no. Maybe that means I can attack it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that does. Oh, with your bow, yeah.
Yeah, I think it means I can attack them. That makes more sense.
Okay, you're right, because there's an arrow pointing toward them.
I will have the power to get rid of you. Alright, let's see. So, I think it cannot attack us, because I think I counted, and it's more than 5 away. The problem is, this thing is so powerful.
But you'll hobble it with the shot.
Oh, right, it's a hobbling shot.
Yes.
That's right, and it does more damage to hobbled creatures, which actually would affect that one.
But that one was going to go down in 1 hit anyway.
Alright, yeah, that one I just think can't attack us.
Yeah.
So the main issue is that there's a lot of cover from different spots.
Yes. That's still a 90% hit chance there.
It is at 90%. I'm not sure if that's from this spot or if that's from another spot though.
Right.
Let's see. Well, I guess we could castle and shoot from here. I don't think Rico can actually kill it in one hit though.
Not the big one, no.
So we'll see what Rico can do.
Unless he stunts.
Yeah, it's gonna be at like 1 hit point. Yes, literally 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how far can this thing go? Oh, right, but since it's hobbled, it can't get to us anyway. I guess I should have shot the ranged one then.
Yeah, but it can't.
Killed it.
Yeah, but neither of them will get to us this turn. So
that's true. So as long
we'll be fine.
As long as I don't like hop too far ahead with our hoppers. All right, whatever. I'll just guardian with the people, and we'll see if I miscounted here. Whoa, it could move way farther than. Oh no, I see it double moved.
It double moved.
Yeah, that's why.
And now.
But that's fine. It didn't attack us.
All right, we got a lot of friends here.
There's
by
3
friends, I mean.
But
not friends.
Here's the thing.
As Kojo said in chat, friends, not friends.
Yes, here's the thing though.
Yeah?
Rico likes having a lot of friends.
Right up in.
Oh man, it dodged a 90% bite. Okay, so wow, these are actually pretty lousy hit chances compared to before.
What's the chance on Spectic?
It's 54.
No,
59.
Spectic.
Oh, on just shooting Spectic, 90%.
Yeah. Then we should probably do that, right?
Well, I don't know. If these guys have very high defenses for a reason, then it's possible.
Check the other people's accuracy.
Yeah, right. I don't have to do Rico yet. So, let's see. This one has 2 health and 2 armor. What's my damage on my strike? 7.
7 damage, yeah.
And this one has 1 health and 2 armor. And this one has 5 health and 1 armor. My 7 damage could definitely get to it. So let's go here. Zealously leap. Maybe to here.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then see.
What's my chance? 86. Okay, that's obviously better. Okay. So do I have a higher chance of hitting this? No, 55. Do I have a higher chance of hitting this with Constrict? Yes.
Yes. Boom. And now Rico can take this back.
Yep. This may be the last thing that was hiding behind there. Yep.
Victory
Good work,
for
Rico.
us.
Dwarfifa really got close to leveling up from that. Oh, we found Grey Bark armor. It is actually worse than Thornbark, but is better than Rotshon, although it's in a different category. So it will lower speed and potency. Potency of which adjusts like some of the special abilities.
What was Wild Woven? Because this doesn't have Wild Woven, whereas the other one did.
Oh, right. Wild Woven was that weird special one. Oh, I see. It's also tier 1. So, well, I think we picked the Rotshon because the Wild Woven and the potency was good.
So we can salvage it for one fabric
this
since
for
we
fabric.
chose Rotshon instead.
Yeah, we would have chosen Grey Bark if we wanted Grey Bark because we could have chosen Grey Bark and they're the same tier. Salvage. Yes. Breaking it down. Oh, whoa. What's
New
this?
item.
Stunt chance 6%. So, who should get a 6% chance to crit on their hits? Maybe Kojo?
Sounds good.
With his Bojo? Mojo Kojo. Alright.
Claiming it.
Alright. Morthagi have now gained 25% more health on these wildlings.
Yes.
They were nasty enough already. They didn't need that health.
They think they do.
Okay.
Now we can claim and
Let's
thoroughly
investigate thoroughly.
Kojo is now stylish too.
Yes. Everybody, investigate. We're gonna get a calamity. I just know it. We did. We got a calamity. They advanced their plans over time. Gorgons are now added to the and Thrixie are added to the decks of things that we don't care about.
Morthagi Watchmen do 1 more damage. And Droven Stormthroat ones are added.
Which we also don't care about. Mostly
right.
we don't like the Watchmen doing 1 more damage because they were already nasty. They didn't need an additional... Didn't they already have 1 more damage? Yeah, or no, they didn't.
No.
They were like the only one.
The only one that we hadn't voted.
Do you ever split the party? Yes, when we have 6 people, we're gonna have to, like we did in the last game eventually. Oh, wait, I have to unpause this because of Calamity paused it.
And we finished securing the site. Thorough delving in the mystery the pig-bag Yumberlard has proven were rewarding. Seeking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know?
Now it will provide resources.
Heartwoods.
It's a lumber yard after all. Plus, we gain this extra health pauldron.
Who is most in need of help?
Who needs help? So, everybody seems to have 8 point something.
Except Lily already has more.
So, like, should we give Lily even more so that she can be super tanky? Or what?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because a lot of the others are close enough that if they level up once, they'll get it. Whereas at 9.5, she
we'll
might
go to
not.
10, yeah.
She might not get it without the item. Because they're all at 0.8, which a level up should be enough.
Tank her up.
Tank her up. All right, let's scout out this next one using the
Chat.
Linda strategy of going to the next one in a clockwise rotation.
Looks like some foxes. Up in the heather. Snapping at bees.
Folded clouds filter the harshness from the light. Hills swell and sink in soft hues. The day's damp coating them. I keep forgetting whether I locked the door.
You know, it's sad to be my age. Still hoping.
What?
Nothing. Just that I used to dream about a love that makes saving the world possible. Also, worthwhile.
Slopes shrug them down a little valley to a riverside. Sound of rushing water comes clearer, broadening.
Not even a dream, though. Like a promise to myself.
You've talked about it a long time.
I know. I've thought about it a long time.
The riverbank's a low-roaring, life-smelling place.
But you can't force stars to align with your longings. Can't wrangle love to live happy on your own little ranch. Just hasn't happened.
People like you, you know? You just don't really seem to give them a serious look. Anyway, you'll find something. Always felt like you would. Oh, wow. Guys, someone's...
What?
Huh? One glimpse and Dwarfifa pushes forward. A man is kneeling by the river. When he notices them, he straightens, dropping some glinting article in the water. His chin tilts. He's undoubtedly a waterling, a mythical being who swims with the river and weaves his song into its current. Dwarfifa, moving toward him as if Pult catches his eye. Dwarfifa? Be careful here, he's not necessarily glad you're human?
Hello? Who am I?
His glance is dark, curious, lingers over Dwarfifa's face. Then he glimmers a star-like grin and dashes away up the riverbank. Whatever gleaming object he abandoned in the river begins to drift the opposite direction.
Wait, but
So our choices are my heart tells me to follow him, 86% chance to follow him. He left something behind. I think I can get it. 67% chance to get it. And leave him alone. Let's get moving. 100% chance to do nothing.
Kojo says option 1, find love.
Alftro says, What do people think? Follow your heart.
All right, we're
Follow
following
your
our
heart. 86% chance.
Dwarfifa runs, chasing the wind where the man went. The calling voices of her companions fade. Scattered sprays of faraway songs sting her rushing face like rain, but a gold light falls somewhere further on for her feet to follow. This place alone is worth the chase.
6 brooks tumble down a near hillside. Their crackling waters tangle among old hand-worked stones, corners and bones of a forgotten place, the wild reclaimed. One widening stream leaves the ruin to wander the woods and become a river. The chaos of water noise is tied by a singer's tongue into gentle knots of momentary melody.
Here you are.
Here I usually am, and you're slower than I thought. Calm down in the water.
The waterling's voice is powerful and pliant, capable of flowing to all the pitches of a scale and the smallest gaps that split them.
Dwarfifa, you're called. It's a very earthy name, isn't it?
How did you know?
Your friends used it to invoke you.
Sloosh. The stream water soaks Dwarfifa's garments as she wades toward this man. Wow.
You're mountain-like, stony and strong. You're strange to me, and yet...
Mountain-like?
And yet... He slips from the stream and over the crumbling wall in a flash.
Want me to keep following?
If you'd like.
Clambering up is somewhat difficult for Dwarfifa.
A lonesome moth hopes to melt his body into the moon. I've been drawn to this river and wondered if my urge weren't the same as his.
I think our bodies belong to the earth already. The earth, the streams, the hills, and spiderwebs. I don't know.
You sound sweet like mushrooms or honey. Here's a view of the lake. You won't know it well until you've seen it in its stars all year round. But here it is. Dwarfifa follows him past thinning trees.
We didn't spot this place.
Gliding white birds circle, display lilac flames among their feathers. They graze the water, sometimes settle on it to gossip together. The lake curves around where those dark oaks stand. There's wonderful fish.
It's lovely. I see the clouds cleared.
Is it better than where you're from?
Better can be a big word. Really is beautiful, though.
The waterling expels a deep sigh. How long would you stay here? He leans on a tree and paints the air with passionate gestures. I haven't told you my name. It's Kolari. The river named me. But I'll name my wife. I want it to be you.
That escalated very quickly.
And you'll come and go, I know that. Your task seems important, but if you return to me as you may and are true, I confess my hope is very dear that you'll say yes, and we'll be wed.
Dwarfifa doesn't need long to make up her mind.
The choices are, now I see, my life's always been flowing toward this moment, yes, or I know I'm an idiot stuck in everlasting longing, but no, I can't. So, will Dwarfifa be able to have a relationship with this strange, mysterious fae that they've been feeling like maybe there's some weird thing that's been missing, or not? Rex Liquid says yes, 1,000 times yes. Vote for love.
Vote for love.
Kojo wants to see if there's a check against enchantment. Rico says it was a trap. So there's the people who want to vote for love and the people who are worried that it's an enchantment. But, I mean, this Waterling is saying you can leave and go on adventures. And just come back here occasionally.
Alright, let's see what happens.
The two draw closer. A cool breeze jumps off the water. The lake birds gab loudly, then lift off into the sun together.
My body's still whirling. My head and heart.
For me, also.
Is this how our love story should start?
According to the two minds who matter. Their first kiss is long, but the pact of love it seals will last far longer. Strong through all their hours, together and apart. As they separate, Kolari twists and slips a swath of cool fabric over Dwarfifa's head to hug her shoulders.
This is so beautiful.
It'll help you. Help me to know my mantle keeps you safe. They part by the entrance of the ruin, promising to meet again whenever they can. Spend peaceable time together. They'll bring stories to each other years on. Dwarfifa returns to find her companions on the banks where she first left them. You were gone too long. We searched. Nice cloak.
Yeah, I caught up to him.
Over dinner, Dwarfifa tells them everything, or as much as they need to know. The next morning, they'll finish their survey of the land and they'll go, but Dwarfifa will always come back.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens to everyone. They're like, gosh, I feel like it would be great if I could get married. And then they then later that day, their paths cross with a mystical fairy that wants to marry them.
a new piece of gear now? Cloak, river cloak.
Yes.
It's plus 0.5 speed, plus 1 armor. That's pretty good. That is good for a warrior.
Dwarfifa is a romantic poet.
Yep, is literally a romantic poet. So
if anybody's gonna be like, sure, let's marry this random water fae that I just met.
Also, there was no battle there.
Yeah.
So there we go.
All right.
Shall we scout one more?
Do we need to claim that site?
No, it was just build an outpost for legacy points.
Sounds good.
There was no need to claim it. All right, let's do our final battle here.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, it's a strength 5 because of infested tiles. Yikes.
Well, we've been doing pretty well against
there's the infestations. I see them. They're actually, like, everywhere except for here.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. I think we can handle it. Dwarfify has a good armor now from the marriage.
So I noticed Osir's been gone a while. Any clues why?
Might be. We overshot some, or he did. Should we backtrack a bit?
This peddler may know. Oh, peddler man!
Who?
Excuse us, peddler man. We're wondering if you've seen a fellow pass this way. He'd be kinda mystical looking.
Well, firstly, I'm not selling anything.
Could be any time in the past couple days. Where are you coming from?
Small village near what we used to call Wilben Dreamloom. It's not...
Wilben Dreamloom was where he was headed, giving it a look. But you never saw him?
Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's got into them. But it's not safe. I've packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend? Well, I hope you find him. The man in his cart rolled along. Ominous man.
Imagine packing your life up like that. In any case, I guess we'd better pick up the pace.
Later. Anything?
No. You?
No, it's a little village, but I doubt they all packed and left. From a gully among the rocks rises a brief gust of voices.
Hear that?
Come, great one. Come, great one, great one, come.
Come, great one.
This I think we've had this event in our last one.
Yes. Where
the villagers are worshipping some kind of a gorgon. Great one, come.
Great one.
Does this normally work for you? Hush up, you. Yeah, hush. Come, great one. We've brought your gift. Spare us.
Rico in chat is saying wasn't Rico the one who was captured last time?
Yes,
You're always captured by
It was Rico because he was scouting out. That's correct.
Their urgent cries an amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Osir's cage is makeshift but sturdy.
Osir?
This is a sacrifice, isn't it? Shh, not if we stop it.
Our choices are to try to reason with them. Good neighbors. Listen, there's no need for blood or rescue Osir by force. We'll scatter this rabble. So should we convince them to stop worshipping the giant Gorgon to try to get it to not attack them by giving it sacrifices? Or should we say that we're going to attack them? Because I think it's possible to convince them that maybe worshipping the danger beast that was killing them is not good.
People are saying one, but if one doesn't work, then we can fight.
Yes, that's always an option because one is not guaranteed to work. Dwarfifa did get a bunch of charisma. All right, people are going to try and reason with them.
Let's see if Dwarfifa's charisma will convince them.
We're going to give it a shot with the extra charisma. So that looks like one you can read.
Trying to get us all killed, stranger? Or just yourself? The opposite. See, that's my friend you've caged up. It's not my way, leaving friends to die.
Dwarfifa.
This is the price of survival. Our own are not exempt. The Great One demands sacrifice, and we have no choice but to oblige. No choice at all? What are you saying? And what's this Great One? You haven't seen it. The Great One comes with a host of crackling bone things, monsters. It burns, it eats, or else it rages and kills across the countryside. So we'll kill it. Huh? We'll kill it. Won't we?
I guess so.
You really mean that? You'll stand in its way? do battle with a deadly monster. Why? Because it's slightly more palatable than killing you.
If we fail, then it gets to eat us anyway, doesn't it? Either way, you're safe.
Well, I see no harm in letting you try. Don't expect us to throw our lives in with yours.
The village folk shuffle past, up to their homes. A Dwarfifa, Lilifolia, and Rico break Osir out of his prison.
Depressing. How fear nudges weak hands toward evil.
From within the cave, a blue glow grows. And a hungry growl.
So Somalia, Batchby, Spectic, Watchman, Welding again, as well as the Great One.
Oh, great. So there's a whole bunch of these Morthagi. At least the Great One, being a Gorgon, does not get power-ups this time.
Yes.
I remember it's very powerful, though. So let's make sure we take down the Morthagi before we have to deal with the Great One.
Welding and Batchby there, then.
So if I recall correctly, is that our good friend Kojo could hobble with his crippling shots.
Yes.
So if we can kill the Weldling and hobble the Batchby,
then that'll give us time.
Since the Batchby is melee, that should give us time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it has reach or not. Oh wait, it's actually pretty slow to begin with. It looks like. Oh no, I say it has to go around.
It has to go around the Weldling, but once it does, or if the Weldling goes first,
that makes
then
sense.
it could
So
go
what do we
over.
got over here? It's rubble. It actually does quite a lot of damage. It will not, because the Weldling got, like, extra hit points or something, it won't one-shot the Weldling.
It has 1 pierce, right? And how many armor does it have? 2 armor, the Weldling?
Weldling has 1 armor, so actually if it rolls an 8 on the 7 to 8, it could one-shot. I think that's worth trying.
Let's give it a shot and see if it one-shots, and then we can decide from there.
Okay, so let's try a Bone Lance here. It actually missed.
Yes. Okay, next try.
Alright, so Lily can actually attack with reach from here.
Let's do that then.
Actually, or even from here.
Yeah, let's do that, actually. That's a better position. I like attacking from reach.
Okay.
100% chance.
You rock.
Alright.
So,
so we want to get a hobble off on the back one.
Yeah, so we definitely want to hobble on the back one. Let's see if we can get the hobble on the back one.
Because if we can't, then we maybe try the
I guess the back one is being blocked by the front one. So.
Right, so then in that case, taking the...
Right.
Do we want to bite it?
Oh, if we do, I think that the
even with the hobble,
it may still be able to... If it has high melee reach, it may still be able to reach us.
Right, okay,
so I think
let's just do a shot. That makes sense.
We should have high accuracy with flank.
100%.
Yeah, okay.
Down it goes. All right, now let's try the
That was very wasteful in terms of how much extra damage we had, but...
whatever, we took it down.
It's down. Okay, so we'll continue the castle. Oh, shoot. And this has a very long range, doesn't it? So it can move up to there and then
shoot up to 5 away. So we'll be able to shoot from Kojo.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do to stop that.
We didn't know that was going to happen.
Okay, so that was great. And now it can only go there, so there's no issue. I guess we can just double
help defend
castle
Kojo?
him.
Yeah.
This is the best we can do.
Plus Guardian.
Alright. Oh, and there's another one, too. We're really good. Oh, and there's another one, too, and it's a sommelier. So, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. But he did block one with his one block.
And Kojo... Did Kojo just get hobbled there? Is that what happened?
What? Yeah, I think so. It says speed temporarily reduced.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's quite a lot of them here. But this is actually a time we could have done Battle Dance.
Yeah, well, let's start with the attack against the adjacent enemy. Then.
So... The thing is, Lily can actually get
Can
to
Lily
any
reach
of
the other ones?
Lily can reach the other ones, whereas Dwarfifa
Oh,
can't.
right. Okay, so
I
Dwarf
think
Dwarf
it's
can
probably
finish the
worth it
Batchby
to have
then,
Dwarf
yeah.
finish the Batchby.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is Backslam actually better here? No.
No.
I know it does damage based on your defense, and Dwarf now has more defense from the Untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Oh, that's right. The next attack against Dwarfifa will automatically miss after getting a kill.
Yeah, so we can actually safely leave
very good.
Dwarfifa by that Spectic to be missed.
That's true, assuming that it attacks Dwarfifa.
Oh, right, but also Kojo's hobble,
So Kojo, if hitting, will auto kill the Spectic. Let's see what else we can do here. So unfortunately, Rico can't get a bite on either of them by like.
Can Rico get a bite on the Spectic?
Yes, but then won't be in range to
Yeah,
shoot
so
the
maybe
other.
we
So I
should just
think
shoot the
Rico
sommelier
can
and
kill
see
the
if we
sommelier
win.
in
Yeah,
one hit
okay.
if Rico hits the sommelier,
So then,
and I don't like
yeah,
the
and then the
sommelier.
Watchman. What can we do against that?
Okay, so Lily should be able to do
get there with the leap?
a zealous leap and then a move, I think, and then with her reach, she should be able to hit him.
Yeah, and Lily's also our best defended person, so.
Ooh, he blocked it even though it was an 86% chance. Okay, so Osir, let's see what we should do
What
here.
can Osir interfuse?
So Osir should be able to interfuse something, like this giant rock.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, oh, it does 8?
8, yeah.
Is that enough? Let's see.
With the defenses, it's not going to be enough. Even
Yeah,
if it
it's
was
not.
enough normally, but it can still do a good amount.
Okay, so here's the thing, though, which is that the
finish the
Spectic may attack Elftaro. Also,
yeah, and Dwarfifo will all be automatically missed, yeah.
let's see, if I go here, will it be a flank with the discus? No. Oh, well.
Worth a shot.
Okay, let's see. If it attacks Dwarf, it'll, I think it knew that. So it shredded, oh, but Rico had too much armor, so it didn't do any damage, but it did shred armor.
Alrighty, let's finish
Okay.
this guy off then.
Yeah, let's do it. So, Dwarf should be able to get the kill again, right? Yeah.
Should be, yeah.
And that will give Dwarf more resistance. Rico is not in range to bite because it attacked Rico diagonally. So let's do a little.
Do you want to loop around this
Let's do a
direction
little
and
bit
then-
of scouting to find the Great One with someone who can go into the Gray Plane.
Indeed. Don't we have a second person who can go to the Great Plane?
Yes,
Yeah, Rico can.
we can
okay.
go both directions. There it is, and
It's
let's
the
go.
Great One.
Let's go into the Gray Plane.
Hmm?
All right. Let's see.
Did we kill everything
the
else
Great
other
One
than
has tons of movement. Holy moly! But it can't get to us. It looks like. Does it have a ranged attack? Yes. Fire Belch. What's the range on Fire Belch, Linda? You were always saying that.
I thought it said, like, comma range.
5, but I don't see it.
It doesn't, that I see it.
Maybe
It
that's,
says a searing river of fire.
maybe that means Fire Belch is like an AoE
It's
thing.
probably
that,
an AoE.
That does not have a ton of range to begin with.
Alright, well,
Alright,
let's...
so I'm not sure where it's
Oh,
gonna...
there's a... Kojo was asking about the Gray Plane.
Oh, it's a place where you go on
So it's like you become
stealth
invisible and
sphere.
you move a few squares.
Yes. Let's just tower with Elftaro and then maybe create some leshies.
Sounds good. And yeah, so it didn't block... It didn't create in every spot because it wanted to avoid blocking the path. That
Yes.
makes sense. But it still created 5,
And
which
we
is way
can
more
send
than enough.
Lily up here. She's pretty great because she's a legacy character. Oh, what's it? Oh, right, it can smash the leshies.
Did it... Oh, it smashed
Smashed
level 1,
most
right?
of the leshies, but did not smash them all. Did not smash them all.
Well, we can interfuse
so
the
that
last
will allow
one.
us to double attack it.
Yes.
Alright, quick action, Wild Grasp. And now it's pulled and grasp. Second is the special Vine Wrench, Vine Wrench Plus that we get for this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Although, wait a minute, 7 to 9 stone. Oh, I see, right, because of the stone. Oh, wait, Discus actually does 8, which is more reliable. But what's the deal with Vine Wrench? Why is it not showing damage?
I don't know. Try again?
Let's see if I can get the tooltip to appear again. Sends out Vine to grab the phone, drag them to a specific... Oh, because you have to say where to take them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. I see. That is pretty cool. So I can be like, hey, take it over here where, like...
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
No, wait.
hold on. I can do that after Rico bites
Yeah.
it, right? Oh, no, Rico's not in biting range.
Could you force it to become in biting range?
Hold on, I've got an idea.
By
Rico
using
can bite it, and then we can pull it away so it's not
yeah.
in melee with Rico. Oh, Rico's gonna kill it by eating it. Rico
Yes.
ate the Great One instead
Great
of the
One.
Great One eating
Yes.
Eating Osir.
Well, Rico had memories from the last time when the Great
and that
One tried
leveled
to
up
eat him.
dwarf. Alright, so we got like this golden shield that says take...
1 less damage from non-flanking attacks.
I mean, that's pretty good because most of the time we
So
don't get
Dwarfifa
flanked.
and Kojo are the two that don't have full hands.
Dwarf, because I think Kojo has a crossbow, and Dwarf had... Let's give it to Dwarf, because Dwarf has a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, sounds good.
That seems pretty good.
Rico says all the plans, and then Rico just bites it. Rico's
Yes.
like, we don't need to think too hard
Rico's
about
like, we
this.
don't
Just
need to
bite
do it. Let's just eat it. Alright, so these potency obviously are good for upgrading the power of special abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So Lily, Rico, and Kojo
I
don't
think
have
Lily
one yet.
would get to jump farther. I think Rico and Kojo, like, ignore more amount of armor, and Kojo may hobble them more. Maybe we should give it to Kojo.
Kojo then has 2 things, yeah.
Should we give it to Kojo? What do people think? Like, Lily's jump would be good. Also, like, it's so good for Mystics that Osir already literally has...
Yes, the same exact necklace.
I told you, I've already got one.
Yes.
I don't think Osir would be too keen. He's already got one, you see. So what do we think, everybody?
People are asking what class is Lily.
What class is Lily? Lily is a warrior, so her jump would get extra
Actually, question.
distance.
Would Lily get up to a new potency? Because Kojo goes from 3.1 to 3.8.
No.
No, okay.
Oh, they
None
all
of them
wouldn't.
Okay,
so it would just
maybe
be,
let's do
it would be
Kojo
like
then, yeah.
next level. For all of them, it would be next level. I think Kojo because it's 2 things.
Yeah, Brexit said Kojo.
So if
too.
Kojo levels up again, I think Kojo's also the lowest level because those other 2 are legacy characters. That Kojo will... Oh, so...
Dwarfova is now a blue horn warrior.
Okay, so all of these are good. Untouchable's ability to not wear off the invincibility after the end of the turn is major because Dwarfova has gotten invincibility from that multiple times, but has always almost had it, because of our kiting strategy or the way that the fight progresses, it always wears off. It doesn't apply to that turn. It would only apply to that turn if you're in a fight with literally so many monsters that you kill one and others are still alive.
Melee and range attacks deal more damage based on how much you're missing, which we try not to be missing.
The other ones are still very good, and we are guaranteed to be offered an upgrade at every level. 30% more health, great. Zealous Sleep, I mean, hello. Dwarfifa often can't get up to the battle, and Zealous Sleep would help a ton to be able to get up to the battle.
I just said Untouchable, Dwarfifa, the Untouchable. So I think folks
And what's Blood Rage? Melee and range attacks deal more damage based on the amount of health missing.
And Dwarf's husband would appreciate Untouchable.
Okay, so let's get Untouchable. We may have some issues getting into the fight, but it's just so good to be able to just have an invincibility.
Unlike that random controlling husband earlier.
Yes. We'll try to get Zealous Sleep later. The Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash, or I guess eaten by Rico.
Eaten by Rico.
Its minions are dead or scattered. Osir and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully. You're a true friend, Kojo. I want you to know I'm grateful. We stay together. We can move mountains. I believe that. Mountains, huh?
Dawn climbs into the distant hills as the old village spokeswoman sheepishly approaches, trailing a young woman with fiery eyes. Let me first thank you, strangers. My name's Zarmia Bone, and my parents were among the first sacrificed to that thing by this woman and her posse. We all wound up under their thumb. In any case, you've broken their power, and we've wrestled our homes back. You and yours we welcome here for the rest of the numbered days in our humble village. Your names shall never fade.
As the morning stretches, Osir and the others head out, refusing an offer to stay, except for that we're actually going to stay and search for, 20 days.
Yes.
In favor of getting on the road, the people here will be strong, believing in the courage of Linda's Leshies. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with flowers, a memorial to the innocents who died there. The story will ring through generations.
3 legacy points for us. And for us, a good legacy point.
Somalia now gain more armor, which is annoying because we like one-shotting them, and now that's going to be a little harder.
That is true.
Than it was before. All right.
Now let's clear this site.
Yes, we have refused their offer to stay, which is why we're going to stay
thoroughly
here.
Investigate.
Stay here thoroughly. It's actually only 9 days.
Okay, that's not quite as ridiculous as some of the others.
We refused their offer to stay and then stay for 9 days. All right. Here we go.
Let's do a thorough delving in the mysteries. Seeking answers.
Fabrics and spell threads at the end of each chapter. Plus a belt of faith plus 0.7 hit points. Who will get an actual hit point? Rico would get a hit point.
Osir would get a hit point. Dwarfova would get a hit point. Everyone except Lily would get a hit point.
I feel like...
Osir maybe has the least.
Osir has the least, but we can usually keep Osir really far back. Of the people who would actually want to walk next to something at any point in time, Rico has the lowest.
All right, let's do Rico.
Although Rico would go up from a level up. So would Dwarf. Osir probably would. They actually all probably will, except Lily, and Lily won't get any from Belt of Faith.
Yeah.
So what do people think? Rico does sometimes go...
Rectus says that Rico is faithless.
Rico's too faithless.
Is
Rico
that a
does
vote for
sometimes
Dwarf?
go into melee, though. And Dwarf definitely goes into melee and is untouchable, although has trouble getting into
Oh yeah,
melee.
I guess Rico also has untouchables. Sorry,
Oh,
Dwarf also has untouchables. So
Maybe
I
we
could
should
see
give
Rico
it to
for that.
Rico.
All right.
Alright.
Rohit said Rico.
Alright, we'll give it to Rico.
Here we go.
Rico has ceramic plates, each bearing little graven story scenes strung on a length of fine cord.
It's interesting how claiming gear is permanent. It's like, this is my outfit, you may never wear it. You may never
this
start.
looks like this is the source of the Morthagi.
So, yes.
We just found a new one.
Yeah, so then we probably want to do that then.
Yeah, I think we have to do it last
Mhm.
due to, like, the requirements to... Oh, I see. It was clear out all Morthagi and find the source. Oh, these infested tiles
Might
must
be
not be
not Morthagi,
Morthagi
yes, so
somehow. They're
they're-
infested by some other weird randos.
Yeah, so we can check that out.
All right, shall we
Next
check it out
time.
next time with the
Indeed.
same?
Next time, Gadget.
Okay, so next time, if we remember, we're doing these 2 infested tiles, including the one in the
I
foothills.
think we'll be able to do it just
the
fine because
mountain,
that has
and
a
then-
mark of where the final
I
quest.
sometimes forget about the mark, but yes, I think we'll figure it out.
We can avoid the correct way. The
Yes.
tried and true RPG
I think
strategy.
it would let us go there now, but we shouldn't do it.
Indeed.
All right, so
Let's say goodbye to YouTube.
let's say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube, and see you next time. Whether your next time for you is you're clicking on the next Wildermyth episode, or whether it's like one of our other episodes in chronological order. Bye.
Bye-bye.